Okay, namaste to all of you, ma'am. Now we are discussing about the complex numbers. Okay, this complex numbers, ma'am, almost all the concepts cleared. Okay, now exclusively IIT point of view also we given few concepts. Now today that means two more classes or four classes I will plan only exclusively for competitive point of view. Few bits I will explain. Okay, so basing on that you will prepare your class notebook, which is very important to you. Now in the last class we are discussing about the areas of the triangle formed by z comma iz comma z plus iz. One bit is completed. Next maybe I hope that minus z iz minus z plus iz, that is also completed. Now today I will discuss one more point. Here the area of triangle formed by z omega z z plus omega z. What about this value will be? Area of the triangle formed by z comma omega z comma z plus omega z. Here this is cube root of unity. This is the cube root of unity. Then what about the area? Now we will discuss. This is the concept, ma'am. Now here, ma'am, by the data, three complex numbers they given: z omega z, z plus omega z. Z is okay. Omega z. What is this omega z means? I can write this value as, ma'am, z into e power I 2 pi by 3. Can I represent like this now? When we are discussing about the complex cube root of unity, what is omega value? Omega is equals to minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 I. So how I can add this value, ma'am? Cos of 2 pi by 3 plus I into sine of 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 means, ma, 120 degree. So what about this value? Cos of 180 minus 60 minus cos 60 minus cos 60 means minus 1 by 2. This is the value. This value, how I can add this value, ma? E power I theta means 2 pi by 3, like that. So if you observe these two complex numbers, ma, z and omega z, how they are related? If you find the magnitude of z value and magnitude of omega z, what is the modulus of omega z value will be? Modulus omega into modulus z, which is equals to modulus of omega means, ma, omega equal to this value now. What is the modulus value for this one? 1 only. So you will get like this. So that means here z and omega z are equidistant from the origin. That is the first point. So if you take z is the value, here it is, ma, somewhere here origin you may take 120 degrees means maybe like this you may take it. Nearly you may take like this. If it is z and you consider 120 degree, ma, if you consider 120 degree means like this, let it be. This is 120 degree. If it is z is the value, this is nothing but, ma, omega z is the value. Now one more complex number, z plus omega z. Where it lies? Complete the parallelogram. If you complete the parallelogram, okay, if you complete the parallelogram, ma, then by considering like this, if you complete the parallelogram, here somewhere z plus omega z will be like this. According to the geometrical addition of the complex numbers, z plus omega z like this here. Now we have to find this region area. In order to find this region area, it is easy to calculate this region area. What about the area of the triangle formula? Of AB sin theta. One formula is there, na, in properties of triangles. If any triangle is given, if it is theta, this is small a, this is the length of small b, then delta equal to what is the formula? half AB sin theta. So basing on that, this triangle area we have to find it. So half into modulus z into modulus omega z into sine 120 degree. Then simplify this value. Half into this modulus of omega z nothing but modulus z only. So this value mod z square into sine of 120. What is sine of 120 value? Sine of 180 minus 60 means sine 60. Sine 60 value root 3 by 2. So total value here you will get root 3 by 4 into mod z square. This is the area of the triangle formed by z omega z comma z plus omega z is given by root 3 by 4 into modulus of z square. So remember this point also very important from a competitive point of view. Okay, sometimes direct bit they will ask what is the area of the triangle formed by with the vertices z comma z plus omega z is nothing but root 3 by 4 mod z square. Okay, next now today I will discuss a few bits more competitive point of view. They are very useful to you. Okay, listen. Here they given one example. Here it is. The set of points, the set of points in complex number C satisfying inequality. Here the inequality modulus of argument of z minus pi by 2 is less than pi by 2. This is the bit they given. Means what is the locus of z indirectly? What is the locus of z satisfying? This is the condition. So here listen. While entering into this bit, for example, mod x less than y. What is this meaning? Minus y less than x less than y only. Now. For example, mod x less than y they given. What is that meaning? Mod x less than y means minus y less than x less than y. So basing on this, here modulus of argument of z minus pi by 2 is less than pi by 2. So how I can add this value? That implies minus pi by 2 is less than argument of z minus pi by 2 is less than pi by 2 now. Now here minus pi by 2 is there. So add pi by 2. If I add pi by 2, what about this value? 0 less than argument of z less than pi. So in the complex plane, if you consider a real axis, if you consider this is imaginary axis, what is the given here? What we got here? Argument of z lie between 0 to pi. So 0 to pi, this is the value. So in 0 to pi, therefore locus is nothing but q1 first quadrant and the second quadrant. Simply you can write argument of z lies between 0 to pi means this region area, above region. Above region means simply we can say imaginary part of z value will be greater than 0. Simply you can mention like this, imaginary part of z greater than 0. Why? Because here 0 to pi means positive imaginary axis. So positive imaginary axis means for any complex number, what about the imaginary part will be? Always the imaginary part will be greater than 0. Okay, next one. Next one more example they given. Here it is. Find the value of find the value of, here they given logarithm of I. This is the value for this bit. Here I given one point, logarithm of z. What is the logarithm of z formula? Logarithm of z is equals to logarithm of mod z plus I into argument of z. This is already we given. Logarithm of a complex number is nothing but logarithm of mod z plus I into argument of z. Even for this proof is also I given. Then here what is the value? Logarithm of I. So logarithm of, what is the value of mod I plus I into I they given. I is the complex number. I means indirectly what is the point? 0 comma 1. 0 comma 1 means where the point lies, imaginary axis na? Then imaginary axis, that to positive imaginary axis. Positive imaginary axis means what is the argument value will be mom? Pi by 2. Then modulus of I means 1. So automatically here it is the value logarithm of 1 plus I into pi by 2. What about log 1 value will be 0. So total value I pi by 2. So here the important point is logarithm of I is equals to I into pi by 2. Remember this point also. Okay ma. Next one more example. Here they given. Okay, this is already completed. This also we completed ma. Here one point is given ma. Here it is. One example I will tell you now. This is the example they given as, if mod z1 is equals to mod z2 equals to mod z3 is equals to 1 and z1 plus z2 plus z3 equal to 0, then they are asking, then area of triangle whose vertices are z1 comma z2 comma z3. This is the bit ma. Okay, according to given data ma, here they given z1 plus z2 plus z3 equals to 0 and modulus of z1 equals to modulus of z2 equals to modulus of z3 equals to 1. Then what is the area of the triangle with vertices are z1 comma z2 comma z3. Okay, immediately by observing that bit, try yourself only. Okay, so according to given data ma, by data, if you observe the solution, here it is by data, what is the given? Mod z1 is equals to mod z2 equals to modulus of z3. This is the given value. Modulus of z1 equals to modulus of z2 equals to modulus of z3. Means from the origin all these 3 points are equidistant. So directly what we can conclude that implies is circumcenter. This is the important point. This is the circumcenter. That is one important point. Okay, next so from the given data, one point we got it. Next what they given, and by data one more point also given by data. What is the next point will be z1 plus z2 plus z3 is equal to 0. But what is the centroid formula centroid is equal to formula z1 plus z2 plus z3 by 3. But according to data, z1 plus z2 plus z3. But z1 plus z2 plus z3 value what is they given? 0. So 0 by 3 means nothing but 0. So automatically here we can get from this centroid is also equal to 0. So circumcenter as 0 comma 0 centroid means again same thing we got. Means what we conclude regarding the triangle the triangle is nothing but the equilateral triangle, since circumcenter and centroid both coincide. So both coincide means automatically what we can conclude, therefore here only we conclude therefore z1 comma Z2 comma Z3 form equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Okay. Then equilateral triangle means what is the area of the equilateral triangle formula? Root 3 by 4 into side square. Then side length we have to find it. How you can find side length? So according to given data, all they will form equilateral triangle. Let this is Z1, this is Z2, let this is Z3. Somewhere origin is here. Now equilateral triangle means here if you observe mod Z1 equal to mod Z2 equals to mod Z3 equal to 1. So this is 1 unit, this is also 1 unit. What about this angle will be this angle nothing but 120 degree. Let this is the length of the side, small a you can take it. Then for the triangle origin Z1 Z2 a square equal to, now therefore a square equal to, according to cos rule, what is well, tell me, a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a means 120 degree. So which is equals to 2 minus 2 into cos 120 degree. What is cos 120? Cos of 90 plus 30. Cos of 90 plus 30 means minus sin 30. Means minus 1 by 2. Of course, already before minus is there, changes to plus. 2 get cancelled, which is equal to 3. Therefore, area of triangle equals to, what is the area of the triangle formula? Since it is equilateral triangle, so root 3 by 4 a square is the value, means root 3 by 4 into a square value we got 3. So this is the value, 3 root 3 by 4 square units. So these also geometrical application bit. So basing on the given data, we have to identify here the circumcenter and the centroid both are same. So automatically the nature of the triangle is the equilateral triangle. Okay. Next example, Next, here one example is given. One example, area of triangle formed by minus z comma iz comma z minus iz is 600 square units. 600 square units. Then what is mod z? Then mod z is equal to dash. This is the value they given. So regarding this, what is the area formed by these vertices, 3 by 2 mod z square. This is the formula, simple logic. Okay. In the last class, last bit this one. Minus z, iz, z minus iz. Then area of the triangle formed by, as these are the vertices, is given by 2 mod z square equal to, of course, you can equating to 600. Then from this one here, what is the value will be 200 times. Therefore, mod z square is equal to, here 400 means mod z is equal to 20 is the value. That's it. So this is the application part of the point we given already, minus z, iz, z minus iz. Okay. Next, one more example. So here the example, here listen, here they given one example. If z1 comma z2 comma z3 are vertices of an equilateral triangle which is inscribed in a circle, mod z is equal to 2, and if z1 is equal to 1 plus I root 3, then find z2 z3 respectively. This is the bit they given. Okay, so according to given